Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jets franchise. In the last episode, we finished our final 3 games of the season where we went 2-1, and we did I believe, crushed some playoff hopes. In this episode, we're going to be going out through the entire offseason and the end of the season, taking a look at the awards and stats for everything. But taking a look at the team, as y'all see, here we have the entire team and how we're going. Based on overalls, the biggest production was Breece Hall. But disclaimer, before I show you guys the stats and everything, I basically had 2 different accounts that I was playing on. Meaning I had 2 different loading saves. Basically, one save was online, the other save was offline, which why I had all the updated teams, the updated rosters, and records. So you've seen the Cowboys had a tie with, of course, the Packers, but it won't be on this one because this is offline mode. But I basically forced wind all the way up to week 14. I didn't pick a winner for the Packers game, so whoever won that Packers-Cowboys game will get that victory. But every other game has been forced wind up all the way until week 14, which happened last night on Thursday Night Football, where the Lions beat the Cowboys. And I also forced wind the games y'all seen on the channel. So all the games we won and all the games we lost, we did finish that. This is the look of the defense of the overalls. Check back episode 1 to where they started. A lot of guys did go up big, some not really too much. Taking a look at the AFC, these are your players. The Broncos finished 15-2 with the Patriots, and the Colts finished 12-5. The Bills go 11-6. The Steelers go 10-7. The Chiefs go 10-7, and the Jaguars finish 10-7 as well. The Chargers, Texans, and Ravens don't make the playoffs but finish 500. As y'all did know, we did finish 7-10 on the season. The Dolphins 6-11, the Bengals and Browns at 4-13, and the Raiders and Titans, the 2 worst teams in the AFC, at 3-14. Looking at the NFC, the Rams finished 14-3, best in the conference. Eagles are 12-5. The Niners, Packers, Bears, and Seahawks all finish 11-6, and the Buccaneers win the division over the Panthers and finish 10-7. The Panthers finished 10-7. The Lions and Cowboys both go 8-9. The Lions don't make the playoffs this year, which is a huge shocker, but not really, because they were in the hunt the entire time as well. These were the main teams that are in the playoffs, and I'm guessing they just lost a lot of big games. The Cowboys also 8-9, so it looks like they possibly didn't get the victory against the Packers. The Vikings finished 7-10, 6-11 was the Falcons, 5-12 for the Cardinals and Commanders, and the Giants and Saints also finish 3-14. Here is the NFL playoff picture. This is looking pretty well how it will end up realistically. But y'all let me know who you think will be in the playoffs in real life as we're getting wind down and closing off the season. But this is who the playoff picture was, and let's get right into it. After the wild card round, the Chiefs blow out the 2nd seed Patriots 31-7. The Colts get the victory against the Jaguars, and the Bills destroy the Steelers. For the NFC side, a great game between the Seahawks and Eagles, but the Eagles prevail and they move on and host the Packers, as the Packers got a 14-point victory against the Bears, and the Buccaneers take care of business against the Niners. The Broncos destroy the Chiefs, and for the first time since the Mahomes era, they don't make it to the AFC Championship game. The Bills lose to the Colts. The Eagles lose in a game-clinching situation by 3 to the Packers, and the Buccaneers upset the number 1 seed in the Los Angeles Rams. And now we have our AFC and NFC title games. The Bucs taking on the Packers, and the Broncos taking on the Colts. And now we have our Super Bowl matchup. The Broncos beat the Colts in a close game, but the Buccaneers prevailed as going 10-7 to the Super Bowl. Now, who will hoist this Lombardi trophy? Will it be Bo Nix and the Broncos, or will it be Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Taking a look at the Pro Bowl roster, looking at the AFC, I don't think anybody on our team had made the Pro Bowl. I think Owenu is part of us. I don't really know if he is, but looking here are the Pro Bowlers. I don't think not a single Jets player made the Pro Bowl. The Buccaneers shocked the world and beat the Broncos 27-14 as Deion Jones is your Super Bowl MVP. And taking a look at the yearly awards, your NFL MVP went to Patrick Mahomes. Mike Vrabel won Coach of the Year. Rashee Rice won Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to Nick Benito. Matthew Golden with your Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Mason Graham, your Defensive Rookie of the Year. Taking a look at the Jets stats, these aren't the accurate stats, so don't even look at these Jets stats, kind of. But Justin Fields finished with 3,600 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, with a 58% completion rating, 91.6 QBR rating. Breece Hall with 1,000 yards rushing and only 2 touchdowns. Justin Fields with 200 yards rushing. Davis with a rushing touchdown as well. Allen Lazard, 862 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. Adonai Mitchell, 713 and 9 touchdowns on the season. John Mechie, almost 600 yards receiving and 7 touchdowns. Arian Smith with 500 yards, along with Mason Taylor as well. Defense, Quincy Williams leads the team in tackles, along with Brownlee Jr. and Tony Adams finishing with 100 as well. Tackles for loss went to Jermaine Johnson with 17, 12 for Will McDonald, and 10 for Harrison Phillips. Will McDonald leading the team in sacks with 9, 6.5 for Michael Clemens, 5.5 for Jermaine Johnson. 3 interceptions for Azaria Thomas. We have Quincy Williams and Brownlee Jr. with 2 as well. Major of pass deflections, Quincy Williams with 10 pass deflections. So it's crazy that he didn't get a Pro Bowl nod. He should have definitely been a Pro Bowler. The legendary Nick Folk, 14 for 18 on field goals, 77%. He was perfect on extra points. His long was from 56 yards. Taking a look, Patrick Mahomes leading the league in passing yards with 4,500, 41 touchdowns as well with 42. We can see why that he did win MVP. Most interceptions was Dylan Gabriel. Bo Nix had the best completion percentage at 69%, and Mahomes had a 112.9 passer rating. Joe Flacco was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, getting sacked 61 times. Your leading rushers was a tie between Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. Saquon Barkley had the best rushing yards per carry with 5.7 catches in a single season. The most yards went to Puka Nacua, and the most touchdowns went to Rashee Rice. League in total tackles and solo tackles, 18 tackles for loss for Cedric Gray, 22.5 for Nick Benito. I think that could be a record, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to check back and look at the league stats to see if he broke the record. 5 interceptions for Jack Campbell, along with Anzalone and Sauce Gardner, Jonathan Owens, and Charvarius Ward. Marlon Humphrey with 5 as well. A lot of picks was going a lot of people's ways. 16 pass deflections for Jalen Ramsey. What a season he was having. Dicker the kicker was the most accurate kicker with 93% from the field. And the most kicks made was Blake Grupe, who recently got released by the Saints. He made 27 out of his 35 field goals. Cam Little, Greg the Leg, and Cario Santos all tied for the longest field goal of 58 yards. Now, taking a look at the overview for the coaching, as you see, we had a 42% for Michelle Wright based off how we did. But we actually did pretty well to finish off the season. We're average though, but taking a look at our coordinators, Steve Meyer, we're definitely going to get rid of him. He is a 13%. We had a very bad defense, so we're going to go ahead and fire Steve Meyer. And we're going to hire Emmanuel Ortega. He did do pretty well. He's the best available, so let's hire him as our new defensive coordinator. Okay, after doing all of that, we can now begin looking at our player negotiations, and I think the main guy I want to keep here is Breece Hall. I'm going to offer him a 4-year, 3.3 salary with a 6.5 deal. Let's hopefully he accepts this contract here. And he stays with us. Next up, we got Elijah Vera-Tucker. I'm going to offer him a nice 3-year deal, see if he accepts it. And he does. We'll see him next season. I'm going to offer Andre Cisco a contract. I think we can use the experience for him. He's a little bit on the old side, but we can definitely give him a 3-year deal. And he does accept the deal. Let's go. I'm going to offer Quincy Williams. He is a little bit on the old side, but he is a veteran. He's 30 years old. I'm going to see if we can get him a 2-year deal, and hopefully he does stay with us. He declines it, man. He wants to test out free agency. We're going to offer John Mechie a deal. I think he can be a real piece for us. He really hasn't gotten a time to shine, so we're going to offer him a nice 2-year deal. And he does accept the deal. I'm going to go ahead and offer John Simpson. He's an 81 left guard. I think we can use him. He has a nice 2-year deal. Let's see if he accepts this offer, and he does. Taking a look at the team, Garrett Wilson is finally back healthy. This is what the team looks like after me getting rid of a lot of players. Major things to look at. We do have a lot of wide receivers. I kind of want to get another one in free agency or even the draft. We got Ennis Smith. We kept him. Garrett Wilson will be back next season, which is great. Adonai Mitchell was a great addition to this team. I feel like, in my opinion, they can definitely use the veteranness of Garrett Wilson and company. But moving on to the defense, Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson. We need to pick up a D tackle in free agency. Also, our linebacking core has gotten a little weak. Secondary needs to be improved as well. So let's hope in free agency and in the NFL draft, we can definitely pick up those pieces we need. So looking at the wide receivers for the free agency, I like Jahan Dotson. I forgot to tell you guys that I did get rid of John Mechie, but I think we could use Jahan Dotson really good. I like Jahan Dotson a little bit better than John Mechie, so I'm going to offer Jahan Dotson a contract. He really wasn't being used for Philly, so I'm going to offer Jahan Dotson a contract. I'm also looking at Daniel Bellinger, nice 25-year-old tight end. He's a 72 overall with 85 speed. I think we're going to go ahead and offer Daniel Bellinger a contract. I'm also looking at Adam Troutman, but we're just going to give Bellinger right now. Next, we go on defense. First guy, we're going to give Joy Tryon Shoyinka. I really like him. 27 years old, 82 speed, 85 excel edge rusher. We're going to go ahead and offer Shoyinka a contract as well. Looking at my defenders, we do need another CB1. I'm thinking about Chidobe Awuzie, but I really like Jair. He's definitely younger, maybe a little bit overall, but he does have 91 speed, 93 acceleration. I do need faster corners. I think we're going to get Jair a contract. Looking at this, man, it just brings me back to Philly days. CJ Gardner-Johnson, he's 28 years old, 77 overall. We're going to give him a contract, and hopefully he can be a great piece for us. After the first eval, all 5 guys signed with us. Let's go. Taking a look here, Jack Sanborn. I'm going back on him. I'm actually going to give him a contract. I was looking at him earlier. Let's bring him to the squad. I was looking at this Sam linebacker and Jalen Graham. Let's go ahead and get him a contract as well. Just give him a 1-year deal. I'm stuck between giving Kobe Bryant or Gilman, but I think I'm going to go Kobe Bryant, the nice free safety. He has 88 speed, 90 excel. He is way faster. He may be a little bit overall, and he's also younger, so we'll give him a 2-year deal. I'm going to offer Jordan Fuller a contract as well, 89 speed, but he doesn't have the acceleration. Spencer Schrader is the next guy I want to look for. He has the best kick power and kick accuracy combo. We're going to give him a nice deal. He'll be our brand new kicker. All 5 guys signed with us. We're looking so far so good into free agency. Going to see if we can try to pick up Adam Troutman. He'll be a nice backup tight end for Mason Taylor. I'm going to look at Brady Christian as well. We're going to give him a little deal. He's 29 years old. He'll be a nice left tackle for us. I'm going to start picking up a couple of low overall guys that do have high speed. I'm just going to pick up these guys just for depth. But then I found somebody great, and that is Troy Anderson. 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 72 overall. He's really not interested. I'm going to give him a little bit more of a low-friendly deal to see if he can sign with us. All the guys have signed with us. The only guy we're still waiting on is Troy Anderson. Was looking at the trade block and I stumbled upon this. Cole Kmet, 81 overall, 85 speed, 96 catching. We can definitely use him. I'm giving up Braden Allen, a 6th round pick from this year and a 2027 second rounder next year for Cole Kmet, and that trade goes through. Welcome to the squad, Cole Kmet. I'm going to look to see if I can get Rashad White. He's not really interested in us, but he'll just be a nice backup for Breece Hall. I'm also looking at this nice fullback and give me a starter for us in Jack Westover. I also picked up Samuel Womack and then found something crazy. Isaiah Simmons. He's going to be my brand new linebacker. We didn't get Rashad White, unfortunately. He went to the division rivals, and we're going to pick up Keaton Mitchell. I liked Keaton Mitchell. I was looking around, and I decided to go with Keaton Mitchell. 95 speed. He'll be a nice backup. I also wanted to look in the trade block more often, and I found Jack Sawyer. I'm going to give up Justin Fields. I know this may be sounding crazy, but I think it's time for a brand new scenery. I'm going to trade away Justin Fields for Jack Sawyer. They do need a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers did retire, so Justin Fields will be going back to Pittsburgh. I also wanted to move up in the draft to get and secure a quarterback, so I decided to do this pick. And there is the trade. I gave them a 2026 and 2027 first-round picks to get their 4th overall pick and a 2027 second-round pick. Now we're looking for a quarterback. The question is, who do we take? We have Arch Manning out of Texas. He's looking like to be the number 1 overall pick by New Orleans, according to the mock drafts. We got Clay Klubnik out of Clemson and also Grant Nussmeier out of LSU. We now just traded a 2027 4th rounder to get back up D tackle Davis. We do need some running room because I definitely think we do have 2 first-round picks. I definitely want to get a quarterback and definitely want to get a D tackle. I also sniped Kenny Pickett out of free agency so we can get a nice backup quarterback. Here is all of our signings for free agency so far. Well, I guess the end of free agency, we got some pretty good players. It was a nice free agency for us. I can say this was a good free agency. We basically picked up a lot of pieces that we needed and also did what we needed to do to hopefully become a better team next season. The 1st overall pick, Arch Manning, is selected and he returns back home to Louisiana. And they take who I wanted to take. They take Cade Klubnik, which means we're now on the clock. And this looks like a no-brainer. We're going to go ahead and take Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU. A perfect pick for this team. I told you guys I was going all in on quarterback, and he has some pretty good accuracies. So with the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL draft, the New York Jets will be selecting Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU. He is a B- pick. He was ranked 47th, and we drafted him at number 4. Going to our next user pick, we have the 30th. Zane Durant has already been taken, and Ruben Bain has been taken. The Giants take Ruben Bain, which would have been our pick. But now, I don't know who to take now. I think I know who I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take Carnell Tate out of Ohio State. 6'3", 191. He has good speed, a 4.39, a sub 4.40. I'm going to take Carnell Tate out of Ohio State. He is a B- pick. He was ranked 36. We took him at 30, which is very good. We are back up. We have the 43rd pick in the draft. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a D tackle here. We have Darren Nix out of Georgia, and we also have Aaron Hutton out of Duke and Sebastian Guzman out of Bama. I think I'm going to go with Darren Nix out of Georgia. That's going to be my next pickup. Next pickup, I'm going to take Brayden Stocker out of Georgia. It was actually a great pickup. Nice pickup right here. Final pick for us before I sim to the end of the draft. I think I'm going to take best available. I'm going to actually go with some defense here. I'm going to take Max Urban out of Texas. This will be my final pick, and we'll just sim to the rest. Average pickup. We'll take him. Okay, rank 115, drafted number 107. We'll take it. Taking a look at our draft picks, I think we got 2 good ones and everyone else was not really good. Grant Nussmeier at a 74, 92 throw power, solid accuracies for a quarterback who was taken early. So 79 speed, 83 excel. He can scramble when he needs to, but he's mostly a pocket passer type of quarterback. We picked up Carnell Tate, 92 speed, 90 acceleration. He can be a great receiver for us as well. We did pick up a nice gem, 88 strength for Braden Stockter, 86 lead block, 90 impact. He does have hidden development. Arch Manning was the best player, I believe, taken in the draft at an 80 overall. Clay Klubnik was a 74. He is a little bit faster, but I don't think he's kind of better than... I don't think he's better at all. Same throw power, is better short, similar medium, just a better deep. They're kind of the same quarterback. Yeah, Cade Klubnik. I wanted Cade Klubnik for the speed, but I'll take Grant Nussmeier. We can definitely develop him and be a faster quarterback, 100%. Ruben Bain was a 74. He definitely is a better one than we taken. But our diamonds is Grant Nussmeier and Carnell Tate. We also have Braden Stockter. Everyone else is in the 60s. They can definitely, hopefully, develop. So here is the offense, as Grant Nussmeier will be the starter. He does have star dev. I believe K Klubnik as well does have star dev as well. But this looks pretty well for this offense. Has a nice dual running back duo in Breece Hall and Keaton Mitchell. Garrett Wilson will be back. We added Jahan Dotson. They added Adonai Mitchell last season. We still got Smith. We have rookie Carnell Tate, who can definitely develop. We have Cole Kmet and Mason Taylor, also with Bellinger. Have a solid O-line. Vera Tucker's back, Mimbu, Titman. We have a solid O-line. Defensively, we kept a little bit, guys. It's going to be a little bit on the weaker side, but definitely Isaiah Simmons is going to be my great user. I think we're definitely going to get some great plays out of him. This is the special teams. Jahan Dotson will be returning kickoffs just like he does in real life. So I moved Isaiah Simmons to a linebacker because he did play safety, and he's a 76 overall. He will definitely be a user. Jermaine Sherwood and Isaiah Simmons, 91 speed. He does have a couple of boosts in his awareness and play rec, but a guy with 70 man in zone as a linebacker who played safety, this is amazing. Taking a look, here is our regular season. We start off in the opener against the Lions at home. Then we go on the road to the Vikings and Bills, our first and AFC East opponent. Then we have the Seahawks, Texans on the road, Bengals, Dolphins, Broncos, Bills, Chiefs, Packers, Patriots, and Raiders before we get into the bye week. And then we have our first primetime game as we take on our AFC East opponent, the Dolphins, then the Bears on Monday night. Then we have the Patriots, and then finish off the season against the Chargers. This is a very tough schedule, as we have a bunch of these teams we're going to be facing that potentially made the playoffs. But that is going to wrap up the end of this video. In the next one, we'll start year 2 of our Jets franchise and take on the Detroit Lions and do the preseason. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.